Do you have what have you found to be the best way to market yourself as a stand-up comic?
As a stand-up comic, I think just doing shows. It's all like I feel like it's word of mouth is the best
Mm-hmm.
way. That's how I get most of my bookings.
Mm-hmm.
That and like references from other comics I've worked with and stuff like that. Um, and then another way is just like trying to be as funny as trying to be as funny as I can on social media, but also still be a human.
Mm-hmm.
It's a balance.
Okay.
Fuck if I know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
The best way to market myself is to have Tom Segura retweet me, which which isn't often, but he's done it a couple times.
Yeah, social media. Social media. I don't know what I would do with social media. I couldn't see myself standing on the corner handing out flyers, but like social media is right there. You can literally put the same post on 5 different platforms.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you lure people to shows? Because a lot of your social media is like jokes or one-liners. Like, so how are you letting people know that, hey, I have a show that I want people to come out to? For instance, like the Baltimore New Comedian of the Year show. Like, how are you letting people in Baltimore know, hey, I'm at this, like, and reaching them?
So yeah, I just post it online. You can
Okay.
see like when you on Instagram for sure, you can see where your top following is at. So like mine is like Philly, New York, Baltimore. So I'll just post it, you know what I'm saying? And use hashtags to find new people that way. But yeah, I just post online. So I always post every single show I do. I post it on all my platforms so everybody can come if they want to come, you know?
Okay. What is kind of your secret to so it seems like Instagram's kind of your first and foremost one. Like, what's kind of the trick that you use to kind of like, this is a show that means a lot to me or whatever. I want people to come out to it. What's kind of like a trick that you would use to kind of get people to like, this is the show that you need to come to kind of thing without beating them in the head with it?
I'll message people straight up.
Oh, serious? Okay.
Like for the Baltimore New Comedian of the Year competition thing, people that I know were in Baltimore, I just message them like, yo, I need you to come out to this thing, woody woody woo. You know what I'm saying? I got a pretty good idea where everybody's at. You know, I've been doing it for 8 years or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know where everybody's at. So I'll send like when I'm producing a show, I'm sending messages. I'm commenting people's posts. I'm doing everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, man. My next question is, what have you found to be the best way to market yourself?
TikTok.
Okay.
I mean, just this is gonna sound so fucking grade school special. Just doing my shit. Like I'm never gonna talking about my act as I am doing my act.
Okay.
So I just want excelling on stage is I know that's not the right answer because
there's no right answer.
Success, but it's my way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember watching an interview that Dave Chappelle did where he said that when he moved to New York, his goal was to have everybody talking about him. And that really resonated with me, that he said that everybody was saying, hey, have you seen that kid from DC? Have you seen that kid from DC? He's really good. And so that was my goal as well. I was like, I want everybody to say, have you seen that girl from Philly? That girl from Philly, man. Every time I see her. And even the other day, a photographer who's shot me a ton of times at a show, he said to me, you're one of the only comedians that I've never, ever seen bomb. And I believe you me, I bomb. And when I bomb, it's uncomfortable. People don't like it. But I definitely pride myself on being consistently good, which I think is way harder than being hilarious here and there. I think being consistently good is the thing.
Awesome.
Well, I'm not saying I've done this well. I mean, we talked about with booze. I think really having a niche. I think if you're just trying to be like a general, like I'm a stand-up comedian and I'm funny, I think we're talking about like online stuff that can be hard to cut through that way. Whereas like when I made Vuza, it was a show specifically about technology and for people who worked in tech or at startups. And I think that was a reason that it helped why it broke through was people being like, oh, this was made for me. There's not other stuff out there that speaks this well to this category, and like kind of I worked in that background, like I think you could sense that it came from someone who knew what they were talking about and had been at that world, and there was this specific focus. And I think there's value in that if you're can. The danger is like pigeonholing yourself and then being like, oh, this is the only thing I can talk about, which is frustrating. But those are the pros and cons, I guess, that go along with marketing yourself.
That's a great answer. I've never heard that one before.